Are you mispronouncing these 10 words in English? Let's find out today. If you are serious about improving your pronunciation, the first step is to take my free online pronunciation level test. I'll deliver your results via email. To take the test, click on the link in the description box or scan that QR code there. If you want to eventually speak with my accent, modern received pronunciation, I have what you need. I've just launched my 5-day British accent bootcamp. All I need from you is 15 to 30 minutes per day for 5 days. You will learn to speak with the essential sounds of modern received pronunciation, including really tricky vowel sounds, the British R sound, and how we blend sounds together smoothly. We are running a huge offer. You can get lifetime access at a huge discount. It will be your personal accent makeover for an amazing price. To learn more, click the link in the description box or scan the QR code there, and I will see you inside. You will make serious progress in just 5 days. It's the perfect place to start if you don't know which direction to take with your pronunciation. Let's start with number 1. How do you pronounce this word in blue? I'll put these flowers in a... How do you pronounce it? So I say vase with the long R vowel sound, like in stars. The vase has stars on it. But you may have heard this pronounced quite differently. Many North Americans switch the R for A and the Z at the end for S. So vase for me becomes vase for them. Place the vase on the table. There is another alternative. Some North American speakers prefer a Z sound at the end, vase, but this is less common. The variation that I have never heard is vase. We always say vase in British English. Choose whichever you like best. What's important is that people understand you. Okay, number 2. How do you pronounce this word in blue? Should we take the direct or the scenic home? Did you say route or route? And which do you think most Brits would use? We tend to use the long oo vowel here. So route rhymes with boot. This pronunciation is very common in North America too, but some prefer route, rhyming with shout. But I've never heard anyone say Route 66. Have you? Maybe we have some Americans in the chat who can let me know. Okay, number 3. I struggled to pronounce this word as a child, and it still sometimes causes me problems. So, how do you pronounce this word here in blue? Some cash and electronics was stolen in the... So, the correct pronunciation is burglary. Burglary. Now, I've heard all kinds of mispronunciations of this word. Burglary, burglary, burglary. Burglary is the one you should learn. And a burglary is the general noun for the crime of illegally entering a building and stealing things. But what do we call the person who does this? This is a burglar. A burglar, which can also be really challenging to pronounce. In fact, some Scottish people find the phrase purple burglar alarm almost impossible to say.
Purple burglar alarm. Purple burglar alarm. Purple burglar alarm.
See if you can say it. Purple burglar alarm. I wonder how often situations arise where people genuinely have to say the phrase purple burglar alarm. Number 4. How do you pronounce this word in blue here? Close the door. There's a coming in. So we have a silly spelling here. The letters A and U combine to make R, like in aunt, and laugh. And the letters GH combine to make F, as in laugh, again, and enough. So the correct pronunciation is draught with the long R vowel sound and then ft at the end. Draught, draught. I know it's very tempting to say drought or something like that. Draft with a short A vowel is also very common in North America and in the north of England. I say draft. Now, I totally understand why North Americans have simplified the spelling to match its pronunciation more closely. They spell this word D-R-A-F-T. Much easier. Okay, number 5, and here you get 2 for the price of 1. How do you pronounce these words in blue? Film was interesting, so I didn't finish of them. My students ask me about these words all the time. Are they pronounced either and neither, or either and neither? Well, according to most online dictionaries, Brits generally prefer either and neither, and either and neither are more common in North America. But in North America, they do pronounce the R sound at the end. Either, neither. I have to say though, we now use them pretty much interchangeably. I do this myself. It just kind of depends on what mood I'm in and how my sentence is flowing. It seems that older Brits are sticking with either and neither, whereas younger Brits are using either and neither. So I have good news. Use whichever you like best. It really doesn't matter. Let's look at number 6. How do you pronounce this word in blue? I grew up in a quiet area. This one always comes up with my students in lessons. It can be really tricky to get your tongue around this word. Rural, rural. So the sound can be challenging, and we've got 2 in quick succession here, one after the other. And to make matters worse, we have got my least favourite diphthong, as in pure in the middle. Gliding from the to and then back to is difficult even for me. Rural, rural. And then the icing on the cake is that transition from to at the end. So your tongue has to curl back and then forward. Rural. Gosh, it's a tough one. Give it some practice. Rural. And well done if you can pronounce it clearly. It's tough. Number 7. I love pronouncing this next word, but it's hard. How do you pronounce this word in blue? I admire her keen intelligence and... So this word describes the quality of being energetic, active, or positive. And it's pronounced effervescence. Effervescence. What makes it so tricky? Well, I have to concentrate really hard when I pronounce this word because my tongue desperately wants to repeat the f again and say effervescence. But that sounds like I'm saying F for pheasants, which makes no sense at all. Pheasant starts with a PH. Effervescence. Okay, let's try a much shorter word for number 8. How do you pronounce this word in blue here? We gazed at the snow-capped mountains in... So this word is actually surprisingly easy to pronounce. It contains just one vowel sound. Or. That's right, it's or as in more, door, and for. Now, in North American accents, this sound is usually pronounced a little more open. So this word could sound more like ah, but it's still got a touch of the or in it. Ah. Ah. I really struggle to produce that sound in an American accent. So I would like to ask an American friend, pronounce it for me. Here we go.
Ah.
Thank you. Let's move on to number 9. How do you pronounce this word in blue? She is the of elegance and good taste. I adore this word. It means you are the embodiment or perfect example of something. Now, if you pronounce this word epitome, I'm afraid that's incorrect. The O is a schwa, and that E at the end isn't silent. It's pronounced E. So the correct pronunciation is epitome or epitome. Epitome. Now please learn it and use it. It's a beautiful word. Spread it around. Okay, time for our final commonly mispronounced word, number 10. How do you pronounce this word in blue? The dinosaur in the Natural History Museum are incredible. So the correct pronunciation is skeletons with the weak I, or skeletons with the schwa. Skeletons. Now, lots of people mispronounce this word and place the stress on the last syllable by mistake. Skeleton. And many kids really struggle to say this word and say skellingtons, like Wellingtons instead, and I find that so cute. Okay, that brings us to the end of today's lesson. I wonder which of these beautiful words is now effortlessly flowing off your tongue, and which of these you still find tricky. Let me know how many you got right in the comments. And don't forget about the 5-day British Accent Bootcamp. It is incredible the progress you can make in just 5 days, dedicating 15 to 30 minutes per day. Remember, we're offering a huge discount and lifetime access. Click on the link in the description box or scan that QR code for more information and to join. I will see you in the next video. Bye!